Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back. Or welcome to The Hawk and I. My name is Lana Zelinsky, and I work in the spirit dimensions. As always, in all my videos or all my live feeds, simply take what resonates, and you're welcome to leave the rest right here. Happy Friday. We made it. We made it to Friday. It was a glorious week. I hope you all had a wonderful week as well. The energy has been kind of a little bit up and down, kind of fast-paced energy is kind of how I'm feeling it. I also feel a lot of creative energy that's been kind of pushing through in that creative space of new thoughts, new ideas. I'm curious as to how many been feeling kind of a little bit more creative, even if it's just something as simple as perhaps you're creative and you're cooking a little bit more, or creative in your wardrobe a little bit more. I just have been really tapping into a lot of creative energy since we were last live, with a little bit of excitement, energy that's kind of been building and building and building. A lot of people are not sleeping, and it has to do with this higher vibration of excitement that's been flowing through. A lot of letting go this week as well. There's been a lot of letting go. Which is also very exciting, and it kind of, we talked about it before, it kind of meshes in with the fall. And a lot of people that I've been in contact with have been kind of looking for a little bit of guidance on ways to let go. Like, they want to let go, they're trying to let go, and they're just kind of struggling a little bit. Supportive energy is so important, not just for ourselves, supporting ourselves, but also with supporting other people with, I'm cheering for you kind of conversations, and and encouraging other people is huge. Last night we did our first divine feminine circle last night, and I just want to give a shout out to my mentoring student Liz, who did a fantastic job last night. So I want to encourage her. I want to encourage all of you to really embrace what you're feeling, and what, and what you want to give back to people. And she did an amazing job. It was a lot of fun. And to the group that came out, I'm so grateful that you attended our very first Divine Feminine gathering. I'm looking forward to the other ones. I'm looking forward to figuring out how to put one on Zoom for those of you who are not local. So yeah, it was fantastic, and it was absolutely fantastic to just kind of play in that energy, in that divine feminine energy. So that's kind of what where the energy is this weekend, and just kind of really kind of feel into that support. So, I know we struggle with, supporting ourselves and supporting other people sometimes. Just kind of lean into that a little bit. And, it can be just simply supporting yourself by reading a book. It doesn't have to be the, great big, great big measure. Sometimes we think it needs to be great big profound things. Little things are very supportive too. All right, I want to jump into Ask the Medium because time time goes so fast here on the live, so let's just jump in and grab some questions here. And thank you for joining us, you guys. I really appreciate seeing you come on the lives in the morning. Dee Dee, our adopted dog Axel always howls when he hears police and fire sirens. I just don't know if it's a past memory or if it hurts his ears. Sometimes he wakes up from a dream also howling. Dee Dee, and you're 100% accurate on that with the past life thing. I feel that I do feel like he has a connection in a past life as, being part of like a first responder group. And I feel like in this lifetime, he connects to the energy of that. So, first responder energy has, that very fast pace, very, have to get there, the energy, the adrenaline energy. And I feel like he taps in with that energy and kind of blends with it. And the howling is sending his own energy to help. It's actually a very beautiful thing. And thank you for sharing that. I That's what she said. I've yet to sleep, so I'll try to hold on. Oh, bless you. I think I was thinking of crafts I could do. Yeah, Tabitha, there it is. There's a creative energy that is really pushing us, and I'm not crafty. I'm the person that, like, can't even glue popsicle sticks together, but I'm creative in many different ways. So I think that, just kind of tapping into that creative juices. It can even be doodling, whatever resonates with you. A little bit more creative, she says, as I'm working on making my own phone case. I love that, Shy. Well done. It's going to be, and I think when you think about when you think about when we focus on creating something, or even that creative energy also is very meditative, right? It just pauses the world. It gives us time to kind of feel our own energy, put our own energy into things. And when you think about gifts that we can give people that come from what we've created, it's huge. I don't know about you guys, but I love getting something that somebody made, right? I just love it, whether it be a craft or something that was knit or crocheted, or tea, somebody that I know that makes tea. And whenever I'm given tea, it's like that she's made, it's like a huge, beautiful gift because their energy's in it. And I love that so much. And when people take the time to make something and to think of you, when you think about that for a moment, someone says, "Oh, I want to make this for someone." The thought and the energy that went into that, I just love that so much. Took your advice and used the creative and manifesting energy this week to make a vision dream board with my friends. Oh, I love that. Well done. Well done. And did you sit together to do it? Because the collective energy and creativeness is also a very beautiful, beautiful thing. Camilla, any messages for me this weekend? I'm not quite sure what you've been overthinking, but I feel like I need to pause from the overthinking a little bit. I just feel like it's either overthinking or a lot going on up here in that headspace. And I can just kind of feel like my crown kind of hurts when I kind of tap into your energy. I need, if you can give yourself even a 5 minute break from having to think or having to do so much that you use your headspace for. I really have to try and say just pause it for a few minutes, or even if you can just take a minute or two and, like I always say, just look at the sky, look at the stars, look at a tree. I feel like I've got to slow down a little bit and just give your head a little bit of time. I'm not quite sure if you're getting headaches either, because my head and my neck is a little bit tight, and I think it's from the energy that you're holding there. And I get it. We all have to use our head, and we all have to think, and we all have to do that. But I also feel like I've got to balance that a little bit, Camilla, with just a pause on the overthinking. You know, to try color in a coloring book or something, just to give yourself a break from that, or perhaps get yourself outside. Janine, in our last home experience, seeing things, feeling touches, etc., were they trying to communicate? Um, Spirit is always trying to communicate. Some places it's easier for communication to happen. Sometimes it's easier for us if we're more settled or if we're more connected to a space. That also helps. I don't feel like that ability for you, and the connection with them, has gone away. I feel like the energy that was connecting to you may have been very specific to the house, or perhaps you were very much connected to that space. And I feel like I can just say, continue to just be open to receive the messages, or the communication. Open, breathe, and allow is what I always say. Just open, breathe, and allow. It's very much that simple. Got a question about my dog. Training her, she has a tendency to give up quickly whenever she's unsure of herself. What does she need from me to gain confidence and courage to keep going? The same thing that anybody would need is literally that cheering squad, and that supportive energy. I also if you're not already doing this, I would tap in with some telepathic communication as well. Just think about her, bring her to your awareness, and just send her, the words or the feelings of, how great you're doing, how amazing you are, you can do this. I feel like I just need that reminder, not just when we're training, but kind of a little bit more consistent than that. Animals receive messages telepathically and receive energy that way. So that is a great way to tap in there. I also feel that she's going to do very well when she does build that confidence and courage to keep going. She'll get there. Tia, I've had some health concerns recently and got checked out, but I'm worried they're missing something. Do you think I should be worried about it? So Tia, I always say, the medical world and the energy world and the holistic world need to work together. I feel that, it's great that you went and got checked out. I don't feel like I don't have a worried feeling, but I have to say to you, is it worry, or do you feel that they're missing something? So I feel a few things. I feel like a lot of it is energy and stress too. So my question to you is, have you been under a lot of stress? And I feel that if you have concerns that something else needs to be checked, I would just give them a little nudge, and even if it just brings you some reassurance. And I would also consider either if it resonates with you, also consulting with either an osteopath or Chinese medicine or anything that resonates with you as well. Because I do feel that some of it is more on the natural side versus the medical. But if you've got concerns, I always say to people, trust that, and get the reassurance that you need. Kayla, my flight is on Tuesday. Does Spirit have any messages for me? Oh, the excitement, Kayla. And I know, and I'm so happy and I'm so excited for you. I feel like I have to, and I know you know this, Kayla, because we've probably talked about it before. Really enjoy the moment of it. Really enjoy the excitement of this new beginning. Really enjoy it. Like when you're on that plane, look at the clouds or look down or just look out the window and really feel the power of new beginnings and the energy that's there. Yes, when change, does have its moments. There's gonna be a little bit of turbulence sometimes, but I feel like I just have to say, really enjoy the now of it. Don't miss out on the deliciousness of that restart or that new beginning, and just kind of trust that. Don't worry about everything else. The job's going to fall into place. Settling down in your new living situation is going to fall into place. Just kind of trust that. I just kind of um you know, everything's always working out for me. Everything's always going to work out for me. Like I just have to say, just kind of embrace that a little bit more. And I also feel, Kayla, that you've untangled some fear around this. I don't. I feel like you've untangled some of that. I can feel like I just want to like literally crack my chest open with that receiving mode. I feel like you've done a lot of work in there. And I also feel like I have to say, just take a moment and honor that too. Just honor that. I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm taking a big step and I'm excited for that big step. It just kind of puts you in that moment, just kind of really enjoy it. And we can't wait to hear all about the move and how you settle in. I hope your sister's creepy relationship is over. It's if not, I'll pray for her. I'm not sure if I missed something there. Did I miss a comment? Don't think I did. Okay. Um, and we can all send energy there as well, to help support the ending of that relationship. Okay, here we go. I lost my spot. There we go. We love Axel so much. Matriarch astrology. I would love any insight from my spirit guides or anyone in spirit that would like to give me a message today. I really feel that you have been listening very well. I feel like you've been really listening to that inner knowing or your higher self or your spirit guides. I feel like you need to really kind of tap in a little bit more on that your own inner confidence. I don't know if you've been struggling a little bit with things aren't happening fast enough, or why can't I seem to push through something to make this happen faster? I feel like you've done a lot of work and a lot of your own creative juices are flowing. And I have to say, enjoy the buildup of that. There we go. Enjoy the buildup of getting things moving. Enjoy the buildup of things, coming in, and enjoy the buildup of the newness. I feel like, it's almost like I gotta say enjoy, when you're just starting something new and it's like over here is like where all the fast momentum and the growth is, and you got that space in between. Really enjoy it because there's so much growth in between here and here. I hope that I'm wording that properly. That's how they're showing me, is it just enjoy that timeline. Because sometimes we feel like our efforts aren't growing or we're trying and it's not growing. And I can't get past that beginning phase. And I just have to say, enjoy it. And when spirit shows me my own reflection, I know what they mean by that. It was the growth of the hawk. And I have said before, it felt like I had that gate across my chest. And, I'm so, grateful for every step along the way because I learned so much with every step. And then I'm going to learn so much from this point to the to the steps that are coming. So I feel like I have to say, just trust that growth is happening as it needs to. um it's very meditative indeed. Also, a way I tend to connect and express myself. I love that. Uh, Crafts are so wonderful. My backyard mural continues to impress me. I usually am so critical of my work, but I really love how it's coming together. I'll add a photo to the Facebook page. That's amazing, Didi. And I think, sometimes, Didi, when I read that, you're really tapping into the beauty of all stages of the work, right? And I love that you're Not so critical. That's allowing energy, Dee. That's allowing that whole things to be what they need to be, and I love that for you. I know that sometimes it can be really difficult. Yes, we all sat around a table with tea and cake as we were working on it. It was really fun to get to know each other and our dreams better. Oh, that is I love that, and the excitement there in that message is just delicious. Brandon, what does spirit want me to know? Brandon, when I lean into there, I had to sit for just an extra millisecond on it. It was your worthiness. It was your worthiness. I just had to feel that they want me to say to you, you are so worthy. You've always done the best from what you knew with where you were standing, with what you knew at the time. And I feel like I've got to put like a beautiful blanket of light around you and just kind of hold you in that. So I just have to go a little bit deeper in your own worthiness. You are so worthy. I just feel like I need to repeat that over and over and over again. I also feel like I've got to kind of get your feet moving a little bit. I feel like I've got to kind of like get that forward momentum. And I don't know if wheels or vehicles resonate with you, but I can see like, the wheels getting wheels turning. So, if you're struggling with going forward on something, perhaps get something. What do I have that spins? Oh, my ring spins. So if I can get something that spins, I like with forward, I feel like that'll help you like with that forward momentum and going forward, or physically moving your body, like either like going for a walk, or even in a chair, moving my feet in the chair. I feel like I've got to give you that forward moving momentum because you're so worthy of it. I hope that makes sense there to you, darling. And I really want to say, when I tap into your energy too, is there is just such a profound kindness there, and I feel it's just delicious. Okay, Kayla. I'm pregnant. Is the baby okay? My first appointment is October 1st. I see a beautiful light around around this pregnancy. I see a beautiful loving energy. I feel like I've got to say, keep breathing, and again, with every moment, enjoying every moment. I see a lot of light around that. Around, it's literally around your belly here. I literally see a lot of light holding that space there. I'm very comfortable. It was very comfortable old home where we felt at ease. They think appreciated. We took care of it. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. The space with spirit is so important. When you feel at ease and you feel comfortable in that space, it kind of opens up. So when you think about Janine for a moment, feeling that comfort all the time, right? Feeling that safety all the time, feeling that space all the time. That's kind of how you'll tap into that even more. I'll think about it. That will probably work. You're welcome. Hi, Lan. I'm starting to feel more connected with spirits. Oh, good for you. I swear last night I felt them watching me while I was asleep. Our ancestors and spirit guides, always looking over. And I love that you're able to tap into that. Um, Lots of congratulations there for Kayla. Beautiful. Um, Len, I made it outside and sent you pics. Helena did some rearranging. Oh, I love that. Oh, the storm. Okay. Oh, you're laughing. Okay, sorry, Spring. Um, I'll have a look at those pics. And for those of you in Florida, if anybody else is here in Florida, I hope that the damage control has been minimum. Brandon, thank you so much. 100% resonated. Brandon, I just every time I see your name, this kindness that comes out of you, it literally touches my heart. Like, I literally felt that. I miss my fidget ring with the spinner. I had one that broke more recently, and I lost one. And the spinning momentum, with the going forward, I got mine in Ireland when I was there, and I find myself playing with it every now and again and exactly with that, going forward from here, right? Going forward from here. And you can use anything. You can use like a little wheel, or you can even use a stone, just kind of anything that helps you push forward. Moving forward is a hard thing, is a is a big thing for most of us, right? When you think about how hard it is to go forward sometimes, it's big steps. Big steps. Um, I'm wanting to accept the message, but I don't know how. You came to YouTube and found you. Could you help? I'm wanting to accept the message, but I don't know how. So So I'm not quite sure what the message was. So it's okay that and welcome to to our channel here. We're happy to have you here. If when it comes to the message, when does what message or what part do you struggle with accepting? Is it accepting something beautiful about yourself? Is it accepting the forward momentum? If you can just kind of give me a little bit more information on what message that you're struggling to accept. Accepting good things or accepting things that we need to put down, accepting things as they are is a big one. And and we do have to work through that. We need to be able to hold our time, hold the space to allow acceptance as well. So with accepting, and it's usually the things that we need to either work on, or feeling good about ourselves, or the hard part. So if you can just give me just a little bit more information on what you're finding hard to accept, because accepting is like the allowing space, be able to allow and be able to go with the flow and to be able to move into that space. You can just give me just a pinch more details on that. Morning, Lisa, and hi there, Wes. I see you. That's what she said. Any messages for me? Um, that's what she said. Have you been really embracing more playful energy? I feel like you're having a little bit more fun. And I feel like I need to say, turn up the volume on that. I feel like I need to kind of really turn up this whole fun momentum. And I feel like either things have been softening within you. Like I just feel like I'm a little bit softer. I wanted to drop my shoulders. I feel a little bit softer. And I feel like I need to kind of turn up the volume of that fun energy and being able to embrace that. Okay, you guys, where are we at here? Did I miss anybody? Maybe look at assistance programs, get pamphlets to give to her. I missed a question here. Sorry. Does Spirit know how my work life is going to be? I haven't officially worked in a long time, and I'm feeling anxious. I feel like you have a lot of value. I feel like you bring a lot. I have to tap in there with you, Ina, with the how much value you bring in, no matter what you do. Right. So no matter what you do, you bring value. And I feel like I got to lean into that. And I also feel like I have to say, going back to work, look at it as like stepping stones. Your first job may lead you to something new. It may lead you to a different position or a different job. I feel like I have to say you bring a lot to that. And I have to kind of gently remind you of that I is you bring a lot in. So I don't know if you struggle with am I good enough to go back to work, or this whole what can I do kind of feeling. I feel like I have to say you're good enough. Makes sense? Okay. Okay, okay, I missed part of the question here. I'm sorry. I missed a piece. Unicorn, I've been getting strong signs that my father is trying to send me a message. His name came up randomly 3 times within 10 minutes. Oh, I love that. And then his favorite movie came on social media. I'm wanting to accept the message, but I don't know how. Okay, my apologies. I missed the first message there. So every now and again I miss a few with the scrolling. So my apologies. That gives me a way of leaning in there. When it comes down, so I just want to say to you, when I lean into this, your father's trying to let you know that he's around, that he's supporting, and that I'm okay. And I feel like I have to say that I'm okay. And even though this may be very new for you, I feel like I need to say our loved ones in the spirit dimensions are always there holding space and helping. And it can be difficult if this is new for you with accepting or allowing, and you probably have a billion questions. When it comes to our loved ones reaching out, I always say to people, feel into the energy of how you felt. So when his name came up 3 times yesterday, that's a big moment of trying to get your attention, right? Once you can kind of say, well, yeah, that was my dad's name. 2 and 3 times, it's like, okay, I'm listening here. So, when it comes to the love that they're sending, and I feel like it's that simple. I'm sending you love and I'm holding you in the space. Being able to allow that and just kind of feel into that for a moment of my dad would send me love, right? Or he would send me healing, or he would want me to be okay. And whether or not I understand how all this works, can I just allow that feeling of acknowledging? Can I just allow the possibility that perhaps there's a little bit more to the spirit world than maybe I've considered. Maybe if I can just tap in for a moment and just say, thanks for coming. And I think sometimes old programming or belief systems kind of hold us back from that, or perhaps this is just simply your first experience and you haven't given it much thought. When you open up to the love and the spirit dimensions, and you just kind of allow that for a moment without trying to figure it out, without trying to sort it if it's real or not real, if you can just simply acknowledge it. And I think we try to overthink the spirit dimensions too much. I think we try, because and I get it. Like, I mean, I get it. It's another dimension, and we can't always see it or feel it, and sometimes we just know it, and sometimes it's so new. I get that. Am I going crazy? There's this or there's that. If we can just simply put all that down for a moment and just say, someone in the spirit dimension loves me. They're sending me love, and just leave it at that, and that will help you with allowing it a little bit more. The other thing with a little bit, and this may not connect to you here, but sometimes a little bit of fear comes in, right? People are so afraid of the spirit dimensions. It's only love, and it's only light, and it's only beauty, and it's only healing. That is what's over in that dimension there. That is the support. That is the energy. That is what we embrace with that. So if there's any fear in that, just kind of remind yourself that this is coming from a place of love, healed energy, divine white light, whatever faith or belief system that you have. And if you don't have one, that's okay too. It can simply be, I'm loved from my dad, or I'm loved from spirit. It can simply be that. Try not to overthink it. Try to not worry about how to figure it out. Try not to lean into the fear. I'm just being told I'm loved today. I hope that that helps you there, bisexual unicorn. And I'm sorry that I missed the first part of your question. I'm going to scroll up and see if I've missed anything else. Okay. Okay, I think I got them all. Smash that like button. Thanks, you guys. Yeah. All right. Wes, any messages for me? Wes, I feel like I've got to really I need you to kind of rub your legs. I really need you to feel the strength in your legs, and how strong you are. I'm not sure if you're kind of floating around a little bit on, I don't know if I'm strong enough. I don't know if I can get there. I don't know what the next step is. Yeah, your legs are gonna get you there. You're gonna follow your feet and follow this path and see where it's gonna lead you there to. I also am not quite sure, Wes, if you're second guessing a decision that you made, or if you're kind of like struggling with like this pause of, I don't know where I'm going or what's happening here. I feel like I have to say, when those thoughts, when that uncertainty comes up for you, I feel like I need to get you to rub your legs. So there's strength there, and only you can move your legs forward, right? So in kind of feeling that into, only I can take this forward. Only I can take the next step. And I feel like I have to say, just kind of work with that a little bit, because for what, I don't know why I'm feeling this, and maybe you can just kind of give me a validation of yes or no that I'm correct on this. But I'm just feeling that it's like this. I, I I'm not going forward, and I don't know if I can. I don't know how I'm going to go. And I feel like I just have to say, go back to rubbing your legs or moving your feet on the ground, giving yourself that forward momentum. Okay. All right, guys. Um, I was missing something on Easy Puff here. Okay. She's been trying to leave my dad, but she has people that help him keep from getting a job. He has her followed everywhere and tracks her. Basically, there's something in that Easy Puff that I feel is going to be released. Um, I feel like I've got to say, there's a push coming for all of that energy, all that control to be released. Do I need to hurry up with my Reiki practice to help her? I haven't activated it yet. I f- I feel Actually, I feel like you have activated it. I feel all of that healing energy is in there. I feel like you may not have tapped into it fully, but all that healing energy is within all of us. It's all there, just waiting for us to pull it forward. I do feel that you sending someone energy of support is always a good thing. Whether they're open to receive it or not, that's okay too. But I feel like I have to say, work with the energy, work with the support, work with the guidance. And I feel like there's something cracking there. Like I feel like there's something either there's some kind of crack in this changing. So you have to keep us updated. I keep waking up super early too. Too much anxiety regarding my mom's freedom and my dad's issues. I'm scared her trauma will come back through in bad health and make her sick. Want her whole. There's something easy puff there. I don't know if it's probably gonna come from her. I just feel her inner strength and her own healing work that she's been doing. I feel like there's something that's gonna crack there. Just kind of remember that in a good way. I feel like there's gonna be like this point of she removes herself from that space. Makes sense to you? Okay. Um, I have a message for you, Wes. We love you. Hmm. Yes, we do, Wes. Wes, you are so loved. All right, you guys, let's move over to the books. All right, let's pull an angel number two. It's safe for you to make the changes that you're considering as long as you stay focused on the divine love that the ascended masters help help you with. These changes will be glorious. I love that. Let's do another one. 154. It's funny. The angels are here to help you make necessary changes. Here we are at the changes again, which will increase your level of happiness and satisfaction. Ask heaven's help, especially with respect to maintaining positive mindset. So, there's been a lot of talk this morning about us needing help, people needing help, us needing help. And both of those, and I literally went twice like this on the book and got the numbers right below each other with all of this help. We do have a lot of help and a lot of guidance. I'm really interested in furthering my connection to my spirit guides. Which kind of session of the Hawk and I do you think would be best for that, Lana? Um, there's not really a wrong session because we go in any direction that we need to anyway. I feel that an intuitive guidance session would help you, and we can talk specifically about connecting with spirit guides. Um, the next level one introduction to the spiritual journey will probably be over the winter. So there's that option. It's a 4-week introduction to spirituality. And we also talk about angels and guides in that. But we can definitely do a session where we specifically talk about your spirit guides. So thehawkandI.com, all of my booking calendars on the website. And I will be opening up some new sessions, some more sessions as well. I've got the dates are filling up quite quickly and I'm grateful. So I'm going to open up some more sessions. One more book, one more number from the angel book. 691. Stay positive about your career and life purpose as optimism attracts business source or business success. Sorry. Optimism attracts business success. I love that for those of you who are talking about work and career. All right, spirit animal book. Let's grab one from here. Butterfly. Oh, I love butterflies. I love butterflies so much. All right, lighten up and stop taking everything so seriously. Get ready for a big change, one where an old habit, way of thinking, or lifestyle is going out and a new way of being is emerging. In spite of some challenges, you'll get through this transition. And as always, know that this too shall pass. Express yourself by wearing more colorful clothing. Oh, I love that so much. I love that so much. And I think a lot of this message resonates to what we talked about this morning. It resonates in so many different ways, even the creative expressing yourself with color. I mean, that's creative energy as well, right? All right. Me mine. Lan, I desperately need guidance on a relationship I've been in for 2 years. Are you getting any feelings about this? Okay, so what I feel I need to do is I feel like I need to get you to sit down, close your eyes, hand on your heart, and I want you to feel The answer. I want you to feel into this. I want you to, and I know you're probably saying, "Well, answer it for me." I'm getting a hard no. I'm getting the arrow back to you. I feel like I need to kind of tap you into that. And I feel like I need to say, "Are you happy?" I feel like I need to say, and you can think about this later. You don't have to answer it right now, me mine. But I feel like I need to say, "Does this feel right to you?" Spirit will never make decisions for us. They will guide us and support us along the way. We have, the whole choice and free will in our own learning. We're going through our learning here. I talk about this relentlessly. We are going through our learning and we're supported through that. I feel like I have to just kind of get you to answer those simple questions. Do you feel you where you're supposed to be? Are you happy? Are you honoring what you want? Right, I feel like I need to give that I feel like I need to say that. I don't feel, when I asked, I did it's not me, mine. I literally it's not my I literally asked about this relationship, and they gave me that as the answer. Because I never answer any questions based on what I think. I'm always asking, right? What I think is what I think, what they think is what we're here for. So, when I lean into that, that's what I get. I need you to come to that heart space and ask yourself those questions. All right, Kayla, I can feel spirit talking directly to me. Thank you. Love you, Kayla, and congratulations. Enjoy the weekend. Um, I think I'm gonna spend most as much as I can outside. I do have some work stuff I gotta get at though. I do have to get some creative juices floating with spirit, so maybe that's where my creative energy will come in. I do have to get some things creatively going with Hawk and I. Um, as always. I really don't wanna let go of the life, but I do have to go as always. I looked at the clock and, I was like, "Can I push it another minute or 2?" Me, mine, Lenny, you're an angel. Thank you so much. You can't imagine how you help our lives. I was sitting down, closing my eyes before you said it. You're amazing. I'm happy. Oh, I'm not happy. Thank you so much. Easy Puff or sorry, me, mine, I want you to know that, you're supported here. So whatever decision you make and whenever you make it, I want you to know that you have a community here that is cheering for you. Even if it just, it's only a brief time, a couple times a week, but that energy is always here. Is know that you're supported and you're held in that and know that you matter. Know that you matter. And all of you who are going through a lot of stuff, because we're all going through stuff, just know that that energy is here. Okay? That energy is here. You're always supported, you're always loved. There's people around you that are sending you that healing energy, and I think that it's so important that we continue to cheer for each other, right? Okay. As always, I'm wishing you love, light, blessings, and have a spirit guided day.